ecstatic to be here and to be showing you the wonders and adventures of math. A lot of people don't realize math is an everyday need. Math serves a multitude of assistance daily, but the major topic we'll be discussing is obesity and malnourishment. First, let's address what those things are.
They are the opposite end of our spectrum on the weight scale.
Obesity is when you're overweight, while malnourishment is when you're severely underweight.
Obesity could be caused by many different conditions, some of which are stress eating and the things that you consume frequently.
But then on the other hand, malnourishment can be caused by lack of eating, which causes loss of vitamins. Purposeful starvation could be anorexia, a very common eating disorder. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into how math can help with this.
One way math can help with obesity is calorie count. For instance, you can count how many calories you should eat for every meal, and when you're finished with your portion, you should leave the food alone only if you've eaten a satisfactory amount.
Also, you can use division, which ties into many different methods such as calorie counting and separating how many calories you need to lose, and this.
You can distribute how many minutes you work out and how many calories you burn in that amount of time.
For instance, if you work out for 30 minutes, you could count and monitor how many calories you burned so far. You could see how many more you need to reach your goal.
The last strategy we have for you is about weight in division. This one is easy. Simply choose a reasonable amount of weight and divide that into different times, and you can exercise that amount of time every day to reach your goal.
So now that we've covered how we can help solve obesity, let's talk about math ways we can help solve malnourishment. You can weigh yourself every day to see if you're improving with your weight.
Make sure you eat your 3 meals every day with the right amount that's recommended by your pediatrician. And remember, around 815 million people suffer from malnourishment, and math can definitely solve it.
And remember, it's okay to eat unhealthy foods as long as it's in moderation.
We asked our robotics team some questions about math ways you can help solve malnourishment. Dylan from Team 828 commented, slowly work up your nutritional value and add your feet count, plus work your weight up until you get an exceptional weight. Then Lily stated, start eating more hearty meals and snacks.
We also interviewed a member of Wedgewood Elementary's green team named Sadie. She agreed with most things the others said.
She told us if I had a portion of food, I would split it up evenly and eat slow. I would drink a sip of whatever is available with every meal.
Now we would like to show you an experiment we conducted on our 5th grade during the lunch period.
Here's a poster we made to research school lunches across America. We used math to calculate different statistics about wastefulness and health issues in cafeterias all over the country. There are $6.6 million of food waste in America every single day. That's $1.2 billion annually. In this figure, we represent the data we collected over 2 days during 5th grade lunch at Wedgewood Elementary. We determined food waste by seeing which options of food, entree, side, milk, juice, or snack, were being thrown away or not eaten as much of. This shows that most often, things like milk or juice were completely wasted. Lots of kids were throwing them away entirely or not opening them and not drinking more than a sip. Secondly, a lot of students were throwing away or not eating the main dish, which was nachos. This data helped us develop some hypotheses about how waste ties into health. We'd calculated that the average 11-year-old who is slightly active should have a 600 to 700 calorie lunch. We estimate that if students were to eat the full lunch option from the cafeteria, that would be between 800 and 1,000 calories. We showed this in pie charts. A healthy lunch should be about 32.5% of a student's daily caloric intake. In our cafeteria, the full lunch is 45% of our daily calories. This is a lot of waste happening, which needs to stop. We are encouraging our fellow students not to get anything they would just throw away anyways. But part of the reason students are throwing away is not to overeat. A lot of students threw away their milk, which is 2% chocolate milk. If they had everything else on the menu and threw away the milk, they would be in the healthy range, but we would recommend passing on the Cheetos to stay within the healthy range instead.
We would like to give a big thanks to the CDC Foundation, the American Heart Association, Google Drive, YouTube, Wedgewood Elementary, and lastly, VexIQ.